Forbes India presents Top 30 Talent Leaders of 2023, powered by Indeed.
My name is Mastan Rao Gatram. I head the global recruitment function with Servion, and my passion is about recruitment, and it's been there from last 20 years or so. So, that's it. To start with, I'm actually an IT professional, right? So I did my information technology course, but quickly I realized that's not my cup of tea. And then meeting people, having conversations, and being a brand ambassador for an organization, these are something which is like my aspirations and my interest levels also. That's the reason I moved on to the HR. After moving on to the HR, I mean, when I'm young, that's what I can think through. But after getting in there, what I also realized and loved and continued my journey is because it's like, you meet new people and you listen to them about their aspirations, their career goals, and everything. And then we try to fit them into the organization and then give them a career growth. And it's not only about that, and you try to fulfill their dreams being in a HR. So that keeps me motivated every day in, day out. So that's the reason I continued in career in HR. Right from day one, I started my career in recruitments. So its journey started as a junior guy where I understand about what is that organization wanted, and then go to the market, get the resources who fit into all this stuff. Um, Eventually, when I grown up to the ladders, right, it's more in terms of how do the recruitment function or HR function can um, collaborate with all other HR functions, and then delivery. Then how do we make business successful, and how do we enable rather than just being on a function? How do we can contribute to the business, and all those things? Everyday learning made me to grow as an HR guy, and then it has given me that interest to learn every day, grow step by step, and then contribute to the organization. That is on the organization side. But when I move on to the people side, um, you know, me and my team, we are the brand ambassador to the organization, any organization we work for, right? So we are the first face to the organization. What we give as uh, presentability to or an experience to a newcomer to the organization, that is what stays with them, right? So that's when the branding starts for an organization. So then we slowly build them, and then take them to the career goals, and ensure that they achieve their career goals and fit them into the right job where they can fit into. So these are all the steps keeps motivating me to be continuing. Okay, so I would like to take one step back, right? So 21 and 22 is like tremendous movement in the market in terms of the business need of people. Every organization has a growth path, and everything is like, so. What happened? Everybody went above than what they wanted in terms of monetary benefits, or in terms of giving a benefits to an employee, or adding a new additional headcounts to the organization also to survive on the growth. But 2023 is different, right? So 2023 started with a slowly started with a recession, and then impact and slowdown on a business, new growth, and all everything has slowed down. So uh, it's a challenging to retain your and first it's a challenging to identify that key resource who will actually fit into the business and who can be a champion with us. And at the same time, bringing that resource into the system also isn't a challenging, because uh, the other companies may not want to lose that resource, right? So what we need to talk is about what is that we can provide to them, what is in it for them when they join with us, what is that they can learn, what is that they can gain a benefit, and how do they can see themselves 2 years down the line or 5 years down the line, kind of a thing. So that is at the time of hiring. But when it comes to the um engagement, once they come into the system, it is even more challenging to keep them motivated every day, and then ensure that your top talent not losing, because a 2023 key challenge is we will have to ensure we should not lose our top talent to anybody. So um, like every then and then we have to work out and see what is it something they are looking for, find out their pulse, and then what is it then something we can give them a daily learnings to them, and new projects or new uh, style of doing some coding hackathons and making them encouraged, or how they can be looked upon by the juniors in the organization. Can they inspire the juniors? Can they be a role models to the juniors who are coming into the system? So um, all these things we'll have to create it as in a package and then ensure that top talent is being retained. So this is not going to be easy. It is the biggest challenge ahead, but we'll have to face it. Yeah. So in the last 1.5 year, your AI driven activities in HR is grown largely, right from hiring to managing the employees. So the technology plays a vital role today. Right, when we touch one resource, you're you have an AI based softwares where it can tell you, uh, will this resource be okay for the location or okay for the opportunity what you have? What is the kind of a JD you have? Are they looking at this as a kind of an opportunity? Will they fit into their future growth plans? Everything, it will give you some percentage of the weightage and throw some number. So it is not that earlier recruiters has to spend 1 hour on a call to understand what is that they are expecting, what is that we have, and everything. So today, every recruiter can see that through the AI based driven softwares. Uh, first step of assessment has been already given to the recruiters, and from then recruiters are utilizing the conversation to the individuals and understand, this is what my understanding is. That correct? If you're looking at, yes, you come with us, become a champion. And then when it comes to the engagement also, that's AI based softwares are playing a lot more advanced help today, right? So it understands pulse of the individuals on a lot of measurable parameters to understand, are they in the right track, or are they happy, or are they not happy, or are they happy because of the environment, or because of the manager, or because of the project, or because of the team? Everything, you have uh, just a click away. There are systems where uh, it takes a data. Of course, we have to feed in a data, but with that data, you always can monitor and see, pulse of an individual, and then accordingly you react, right? So uh, it is not like in the past days where somebody has to identify that and tell us, or somebody resigning, then only you act on saying, no, no, nobody, we will take care of your kind of. No, today you have AI based driven softwares, right? So where you go and say, I'm proactively connecting with you, and I understand what pain you're going through, or I understand you're so happy that can you add another feather to your cap, so that it is even more challenging, even more interesting for you to start a new day. So that's how the technology is helping us HR today. So we are proactive instead of reactiveness. I may not be able to name these skills and all those challenging the terminologies, but there is a skill which is a bread and butter for us, and that is unique to the market. And it is, we are in a stage where we provide to the market rather hiring from the market, right? So, uh, but we have to come up with a plan, because we got a new customers, new growth, and we'll have to double our capacity in that segment of the contact center technologies, right? And being a pioneers in that, and majority of tier one organizations or tier two organizations will target from us. But what we did is something we standardized, and we planned our structure in a way that it's just not the one area of the contact center technology. In the breadth of the skills is what we ensured everywhere it is there. And we innovated in a way that you're coming from one particular content, and then we will add it up. We will add additional skills to your profile. And then how do we incentivize for that is also we worked around. and then we executed that. So that made us as a huge success. Normal scenario, it may take about anything between 90 to 120 days to ramp up. That is such a crowd of the huge number. But when we did these changes and we ensured that cross training is availability and cross certifications we provide, and then also we incentivize that performance skill based incentivization, we did that. So it helped us to hire in 60 days. So that's one of the new recent success we had in our organization. Obviously, I could have gone into the technology side because my initial background is in information technology. So I would have been done a coding, and then today, probably with this experience, I would have become a delivery manager or something. But fortunately, that's not my cup of tea, so I'm in here. It's important to understand first what you want, right? It's not the education, it's not the parents push, or it is not a peer push, right? First, we need to understand uh, what is my core strength, what is that I enjoy doing it at work. So I should not feel that I'm going to the office by force, right? So I should love going to the work first. So which means what is that you needed? So if connecting to the new people and ensuring the contributing to the organization success, or being a face of the organization, or being a problem solver, or being an independent where you can be managing a huge crowd in terms of yeah, I can gather just like that group and then initiate in a conversation, and you can be a leader. And if you have all these qualities in with you, I would recommend, yes, be in HR, so that you meet people, you uh, you actually make a difference on individual's career, individual's life. You don't even realize today, but 5 years down the line, you will realize what did you contributed to the individual success in person. So personally, also they grow. Yeah, the next step is probably uh, growing as an CHRO, and then be uh, more accountable as an HR leader, right? So in my belief, no single HR function can be a successful if they work as in a monotonously, right? So talent acquisition has to handshake with the L&D. L&D has to handshake with the uh, talent management team also handshake with the recruitment team, and then again we all combinedly has to handshake with the component. So there are plenty of within functions within the HR, but every day in day out, today we are growing as a specialized persons in the respective streams. But next ahead is about being a group leader for all these specializations within the HR. So that's the next feature of us, or future of mine.
Forbes India presents Top 30 Talent Leaders of 2023, powered by Indeed.